doing like the conehead thing for a second there.
What's the conehead thing?
Isn't it? No,
We are
that's not
from
the-
France.
Yeah, we're from France.
We are
yeah.
from France. That's the conehead thing.
I don't know. Fucking.
I'm Dan Aykroyd. I am from France. Welcome, everyone. I know the podcast where we argue about the mundane. We're here again in the Troy Castle in the sky.
What up?
The only limit is our imagination.
And fiscal responsibility.
And, familial responsibility.
True.
Responsibility to our country, to just our fellow man. Mm-hmm. I'm here with my brother, Brendan.
It's not your brother.
I'm here with my producer, Brendan.
Hello.
And my brother, Chris.
I'm the brother. Hey, what's going on, folks? Thanks for being here. If you're here, we love you. Fucking
You're
bottle
cradled.
that up.
You're cradled in our arms, and we're just kissing the top of your forehead.
If you're listening, we love you. Thank you for listening.
If you're not listening, we love you.
This episode of Everyone I Know is brought to you by you, the patrons.
Yeah, you give us money, and we...
Maybe Audible.
Maybe Audible.
We'll see.
You know what?
You're in timeout.
Yeah.
You're in timeout.
You have gathered our ire,
Yes.
and now you pay the price.
I'm listening to The Expanse again.
Oh.
Oh, new season out on Amazon.com. It's so fucking good.
Don't say Amazon. You don't have to.
No, it's because a lot of people don't know that it's back on Amazon.
What was
Actually,
it on?
people that watch the show know.
Yeah,
how to
everybody
fucking find
knows.
It.
Just say the Expanse. You can
It's
support
so fucking good.
support the screenwriter, not the
Yeah, it's
the
Jeff Bezos' favorite show.
No, it's not. Jeff
Yeah,
Bezos.
he said it was his favorite show.
Really? Because I thought his favorite show was the security cameras at the Amazon fulfillment facilities where people are getting shit.
We got a
dropped
guest
on them.
today. We're joined with a
Three-peat?
three-peat.
Yeah,
Three
this
Pete?
third time. This is my
Third time.
We got
Third time.
we got our friend Paul. Paul, tell us about yourself.
My name is Paul, and it's been far too long since these guys invited me back on. I've been
Very
bugging
true.
them relentlessly, and now I'm
Send
here.
me a fucking text. He just sent me a fucking text.
It's called exaggeration.
Is that what comedy is?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Wow. And the master has become the other master.
Yes. I now see you as an equal.
I'd like to see you guys sword fight over a
ain't got a
toilet.
sword.
You know what I'm saying?
Blaze it.
I don't actually know what you're saying.
You both pee in the same toilet and then you sword fight. I don't
Ding,
know.
ding dong sword.
Yeah, your dick is a sword.
Oh.
Paul, I made a song.
Whoa. That's loud.
That was loud for a second.
Still loud.
Paul.
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 Paul. Paul.
Paul.
Paul.
Paul. Paul.
Paul.
Paul. Paul.
Paul.
Paul.
It's a bit aggressive towards the end there.
Yeah. Is that what it feels like to be a cult leader?
It's pretty much, that's what's happening in my head for like a week before you came out. I was just like, Paul's coming. Paul.
Oh,
Paul.
man.
Funny enough, Brendan, did you catch what that effect was on the end where it was going, Paul? You know what
No,
that's
what was
called?
it?
It's called a Paul stretch off of Audacity.
Really?
Yes, it's the name of the effect. It sounds cool.
I think Audacity owes me some money.
Yeah, well, we're trying to get Amazon to pay us, so if you figure out
Good
how to
luck
make
with that,
rich
bud.
people give you money, like, let us know.
Drop us a line. We'll let you come back on again.
Also, I don't think that Audacity counts as rich people. Brendan, does Audacity count as rich people?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
Okay, well, pay us, you fuckers.
All right, let's move on to the old what? You did-
Old man
Oh,
minute.
you give me a little finger.
I thought the finger was for me. I was getting
Yeah.
too hasty. I wanted to play with my toys.
The Old Man Minute. If you are new to the podcast, every week our father listens to the previous week's episode, and he also sends us a little email with a little recap of last week's episode. I can't read out loud, but you know who can? Brendan can.
Brendan.
Happy holidays, EIK fellas. Brendan, prepare for scintillating podcasting. It was great seeing you for Sunday and having lunch at the Albany Ale and Oyster Pub.
Not a sponsor.
What was fascinating was that the part of Chris was played by Brian Posen as Jimmy from The Devil's Rejects, and the part of Andy was played as Michael Bean as Johnny Ringo from Tombstone. Let's do it.
I have a mustache now. I hope that's okay.
It's not. Topic 111.
It's fine.
Music destroyed by other media. I think you neglected one salient point. The Barbary Pirates didn't sail in and force these bands to surrender their songs or walk the plank. If you want to fix the blame, place it on the artists. And as to make my case, do you really think Matthew McConaughey drives an Oldsmobile? Highly unlikely. I'm a geezer, and even I don't have any friends that drive an Olds. Topic 2. A game show discussion. I do believe that Andy would be a great game show host. I suspect his interest in mustaches is part of his ambition to replace Steve Harvey.
He's very vocal about that, actually.
The only
Coming
chance
for that throne. Coming for you, Steve.
The only chance I would have is if Jeopardy had a week-long special of the history of World War II. With my luck, however, I'd be on the week with all the questions were about sports played during the war. Topic 3. Andy talks about his mustache. So I took the coward's way out by shaving my mustache. Really? You said yourselves that I had the shaved head long before it was fashionable. Sunday, I looked over the congregation at St. Louis Gonzaga Church and felt like Jonas Salk because I was shaved heads and not dashing comb-overs. I saw shaved heads and not dashing comb-overs. I was like, you shaved heads.
Yeah, he's shaved heads like Jonas Salk. On the side for his polio stuff, on the other side of it, he was just shaving people's heads. He was a real head perv.
I had a mustache since I graduated from Notre Dame High School in 1975 when I was 18. It's just name-dropping places all over the place. Yep. As you may recall, one Sunday I decided to shave it off because it was becoming gray. As I was driving you to church, you both immediately picked up on that. I told you not to say anything to Vader. I believe it was nearly 2 weeks before she noticed. Love, old man. P.S. Dave thought I looked Lebanese. I wasn't aware there were any albino Lebanese, but the fact that I have 2 eyebrows should have immediately defeated his thesis.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Got his ass. Take that, Huffy. Don't you ever come here with that weak shit again.
I mean, there are albino like everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
a good point.
It's a pigment thing. It's not a racial thing.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we're moving on now to topic number one.
All right, I'm topic number 1.
You bet your ass you are.
Yep. And the weather outside is frightful.
The fire's so delightful. This is a great topic.
When there's nowhere else to go, I guess just make some fucking soup.
Talking about soup?
We're going to talk about soup.
Soup?
Because my lovely fiance, Julie, has taken to making soup about every... we're engaged.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah.
How am I finding out about this on your fucking podcast?
If you listen to the podcast.
Yeah, Paul.
Okay. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah, we got engaged back in April.
To each other, too.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man.
And congratulations to you, too, Paul.
Yeah.
Now you know.
So Julie's been making a lot of soup recently. And different types of soup gives me an excuse to make a lot of stock, which is a lot of fun to make. So I just kind of want to
talk about soup.
Y'all get down on soup. You like the soup of the day?
Yeah,
Do you like a sandwich with soup.
I mean, I feel like soup is one of those foods which is good, like all year round, but is even better in certain seasons. Like fall and winter are prime soup season.
I like a gazpacho in the summertime.
Oh, take your pretentious ass out in the fucking cold and you can walk home.
One time I made you guys drink gazpacho and I fooled you into thinking it was a drink, but in fact it was a soup.
Well, that's all soup really is. It's just a chunky warm drink.
It's true. Every time I make a soup, it's an unsatisfying dinner for me. How do you make a soup that's satisfying?
You use homemade stock.
No, okay. I can try that, but I'm not there yet.
And you just put a lot of vegetables in it, and you cook it down until it's pretty much a gel.
Starches and meats, man.
Yeah, you got to put a bunch of it in there. You got to put some meats in there, and essentially you want to make it into gravy.
Okay.
That's really...
Because I think that might be... I
game.
feel like I've just drank a lot of water when I eat a soup.
Soup should be flavorful and kick you in the face.
It does. My soup is flavorful, but it is...
Obviously not.
I mean, no, it is.
Is it salty or is it flavorful?
It's flavorful, not salty.
I've noticed that a lot of people say flavorful when they mean salty.
No,
A lot
it's
of
not
people are
salty.
fucking idiots.
I just put. I mean, I don't fuck around. I'll put like a lot of garlic in it, like a lot of garlic.
Yeah, but what makes soup really good is that umami. You got it. That's
Yeah.
why you can make your own stock.
Yeah, that's
true.
That's the thing. You don't want.
I think that was probably where I'm going wrong.
You don't want to have to add too many spices to it unless you're like adding some heat, like some cayenne or some like red pepper flakes, something like that. You want all that fat. That's what gives you the flavor.
Uh-huh.
You want that built in there. You want that as your base. What's your favorite soups?
My favorite soup is Skip. Paul, what's your favorite soup?
I gotta go with chicken noodle. It's a classic, but it's
good one.
solid. And I will say I do not make my own soup, but I love me a good can of Progresso.
You know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. That'll fill you up.
I'm voting for a Progresso candidate this next November. a Progresso platform.
Shut the fuck.
Soup for all.
Soup for all. Each man according to his soup from each, soup.
Each man according to his hunger.
To each according to his soup.
To each according to his hunger.
Listen, we gotta get these big noodles out of our politics.
It's true. They're sucking up all the stock. They've got all the stock. We need to
we
start
got
taxing the stock. That's the thing. Is they have these
got
corporate
there.
gains taxes. Now I'm just talking about politics. Not actually creating any value. They're just moving money from point A to point B.
Stock creates a lot of
soup.
value.
Moving soup. You're moving soup.
It's a soup pipeline.
I like stew. Is stew a soup?
Oh, we'll get there.
Okay.
We're not there
Then
yet.
I like a tomato bisque.
Okay, now I was gonna say my favorite like soup entree because you say that soup doesn't fill you up. Is I like a tomato bisque with a little grilled cheese
Little grilled cheese.
or a big grilled cheese.
I was gonna
Oh,
say.
yeah. Soup and sandwich is a classic once again.
Shout out to my workmates, Nick and Alex. We were three getting trained at the same time at Pornhub, and we were soup, salad, and infinite breadsticks. That was our code names for each other.
You guys are so fucking lame.
And then J-Ed, which he does not like this distinction, but I like it. He is the Olive Garden because he brings us all together. He trained us.
So you're calling him a subpar restaurant?
That's what he said. I'm confused because I was under the impression that when you're at Olive Garden, when you're here, your family, and that's what I thought that he was all about. He's a family man.
I mean, they didn't say it's a functional family.
But family nonetheless. You can't pick your family.
I can't pick my family.
You can
I
pick
don't
your soup
care.
though.
What about that soup that Mom had this weekend that was just a tomato bisque with the grilled cheese already in it?
Okay. I like the idea.
They had a cup of soup. Paul, since you weren't dining with us this weekend,
I wasn't.
Yeah.
It was a cup of soup, full grilled cheese in the soup,
But chopped up.
chopped up grilled
Like a
cheese.
little like grilled cheese croutons.
No.
Thank you.
I'm gonna vote a hard no on that one.
Sorry, I just ate. I couldn't spare another bite for this soupy slop.
You see, I like soup and grilled cheese separately, but
Never
Not
do they,
together.
Never do they mix?
no.
You're not doing a dip?
Well, there's a difference between dipping and letting little chunks of grilled cheese
What you're
just
saying is
marinate in soup broth.
You
for
have
goodness
control
how long.
issues. You like to control how
What if-
much the sandwich is dipped, but you can't give over control to somebody else.
But
That's what you're saying?
But what if only half the sandwich is inside that soup, and then half of you can go your own way?
But that's still more bread that is just soaking and getting soggy inside of this inside of the broth than I want.
So you're trying to say
I want a nice coating of broth when I dip it in for flavor, but I don't want the integrity of the sandwich itself.
Do you just dip,
infrastructure is
do you
what we're
just-
talking about
do
here.
you just
Infrastructure.
do you just dip your cereal into your soup milk?
What?
Do you just dip your cereal into your soup milk, or do you let that?
Paul,
sit there?
answer the fucking question.
I'm
Do
asking the
you dip
questions
your
here.
cereal into your soup milk?
Okay, so I don't eat cereal.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Asked and answered.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
I honestly,
okay.
truly, I looked at Chris because I was not ready for that answer at all. I was like, Chris, what do we do? This man's crazy. He's capable of anything.
Who knows what I'll do next?
It's my podcast now. Brendan, this is my house.
Yeah, so cereal soup.
Cereal is soup.
It's like a gazpacho.
Are we back on this?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever see that commercial? It was for some voice activation. I think it might have been an iPhone commercial with Siri. It was Samuel L. Jackson. He was talking to Siri. He was preparing himself for a party. And he was like, Siri, what's the next step? And she's like, Sam, you can put the soup in the fridge. And he's like, oh, that's great. He's like, unless you don't want to or something like that. And he's like, what, you think I'm going to eat some hot spacho? And I was like, my man, that's great. It's great capital.
Yeah. I don't watch
endorsement.
ads. I pay for YouTube Premium.
Whoa. This was from like 2008.
I don't remember
YouTube didn't exist.
Yeah, it did.
It did,
It
but
did.
YouTube Premium didn't.
No.
Okay. So let's define what a soup is and what a soup's not.
Soup is what?
I mean, I feel like it's at its base definition, it is chopped up solids inside of a liquid.
Yeah, like a grilled cheese sandwich chopped up inside of.
Yeah, that's a bad soup.
Yeah, I
but
mean-
it is a soup.
Yeah, we're not arguing over whether or not it's soup. We're arguing over whether or not it's
Sucks. Yeah.
All right, well, soup by definition is edible.
A soup
so-
by any other name.
I mean, technically, arsenic is edible, but it'll just kill you
Is arsenic a soup?
if you put something in it.
If I put little needles in it to hurt your mouth while you drink my arsenic.
Okay, I like this.
Soup?
Murder soup. Yeah.
Yeah,
Murder soup.
just like milk soup.
Sick band name.
So
Aren't the grilled cheese just leveled up croutons though? I
The
don't
cheesy
understand.
croutons.
yeah,
What's
cheesy
wrong with that?
croutons.
It was really just the ratios were off.
Oh.
The whole
Yeah.
thing turned into wet bread.
It's a great idea.
It was a soup trying to be
but
a
it
sandwich
was
at a
just
certain
not
point.
Yeah. So I lost the plot.
What's
there,
your favorite
guys.
soup?
My favorite soup? My favorite soup? I like an Italian wedding.
Really?
Yeah, I had an Italian wedding.
Like a-
Julie made some this week.
It's all right. I used to hate it when I was a kid. Canned stuff's terrible.
Yeah, canned stuff's bad.
Canned
Homemade's
stuff's
good
bad.
though. You make
Homemade's
big,
fine.
big old
A
meatballs.
big meatball.
So what's okay? When does a soup?
Matzo ball soup.
When does a
Matzo
soup?
ball soup is dope as fuck.
Matzo ball soup is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I love matzo ball soup.
Matzo ball soup is like chicken noodle soup compressed into tiny balls, and then you eat. It's like soup dumplings with soup around them. It's
Soup
great.
dumplings, though. Don't forget about them.
Soup dumplings are
That soup?
Well, they're kind of a ravioli.
No,
we're in a bit of a ravioli situation.
I beg to differ. That is a bread bowl.
Okay, let's.
That
soup
is.
dumpling is a bread bowl.
It's a bread bowl.
Oh,
thing.
bread bowl. I thought you
Yeah.
said Red Bull. I was like,
That's what I
like
heard.
all right, this is gonna be a long walk. Here we go.
We'll get there. No, soup dumpling. It's much like a bread bowl. You get like chowder or something like that.
Yeah.
Do you like bread bowls?
You're just a savage giant eating it all in one bite.
No, I'm not a fan of bread bowls really.
Okay.
What
Man
yeah.
of principle here.
Yeah, once again, it's an issue of the bread getting too soggy.
Okay.
One thing that we learned about Paul today, we didn't know when we came in here, likes his bread crisp.
Yes, crisp, a little soft, maybe a little undercooked.
Ooh,
yeah.
So nice,
Not
and,
so
yeah.
undercooked that it's wet like a soup.
Right, but nice and spongy.
You ever make bread before? Starts out as soup.
No, I have not made bread before.
Bet if
I'm not a medieval peasant.
Damn, he got your ass pretty good, Chris.
I've been making a lot of bread. It's fun.
Roasted a lot of late 20s-year-olds into early 30s people.
Yeah, that just make bread because it's fun to do.
Damn.
Um,
Betcha if I cut your ass open, Chris, you'd be full of soup. Huh? Human,
What?
what is a man?
Just soup.
A collection of soup.
What is a man? A miserable little bowl of soup.
Well, if we're going by the definition that soup dumplings are bread bowls, people are bread bowls because
Hell yeah, I like
because
that.
we're liquid encased in a thing.
Tubes, whatever.
We're
Fuck it.
liquid in case of an edible surrounding.
That's true. We are edible.
We are really like this like new American food cuisine technology gastronomy shit. Like, you've got like your outside gelatin casing, that's our skin. Inside tube casing, that's our tubes.
We're all just a bunch
Piss.
of bananas getting ripe.
I'm
Damn,
gonna go out
dude.
on a limb here. If someone offered me human meat, I'd eat it.
Oh hell yeah, dude! High five.
Consensual human meat. We've been
Hell
through
yeah.
this several times.
Yeah.
High five me. I got jealous.
You went on the record and said you wouldn't eat human meat.
I would. Consensual
Yeah,
human
consensual,
meat.
of course.
You might
I'd
get
eat.
a prion disease? No thanks.
Listen, My great.
I've played Plague Inc. Prions are like one of the hardest ones to spread.
Yeah.
So
well,
yeah,
you
but
got
once you got it, it doesn't matter
yeah, well,
how hard it is to spread.
nah, get some clean ass meat.
Yeah, just get all the weird proteins taken out.
When does a soup cease to be a soup?
Turn into tea.
No,
Okay.
the other way, gravy. And what do I need to put inside of my gravy to just eat it as a fucking soup?
Water.
It's a consistency thing.
I've definitely eaten some stews that are
Stews
fully.
are pretty much just gravy.
That's what I was
with
gonna
shit
say.
inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, gravy is closer to stew than it is to soup.
But I would consider stew a soup.
No, they're separate things. We have separate words for them.
Nope. I think it is a variety of soup because a soup of the day can be a stew. Can't argue with that logic.
I mean, I can because I've never seen it. Show me the fucking tapes.
Yeah,
bro.
I've never seen a soup of the day as a stew.
Yeah, the stoop of the day was stupid. You
Apparently, you've never been to the.
stew kids afraid to eat a stew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my big thing. This has been whenever we've had a food structure based argument. This has always been my argument. If we have
Hold on 1 second. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that is such a pure like post 2010s statement. Just like whenever we have a food structure based argument, I say the same thing.
Fucking
and
argument.
We have precedent for this. Please.
We've established this already.
if we have a different word for it, it's a different thing.
Hot dog sandwich.
We are not fucking relitigating this.
This is why we have Trump.
Time is a flat circle. We keep having these same arguments over and over again.
Welcome to everyone I know. All right.
I love soup. It warms
I
you up
like
on
soup.
It warms
Soup-
you up on a
soup's good.
cold day. It makes you too hot on a hot day.
You guys like greens in soup? Like leafy greens?
Fuck yeah.
Cook them down?
Yeah,
Leafy
give me
greens?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
spinach, like a Florentine.
Or like even like some kale or some
Forget about it. You
or
know,
some arugula.
I mean, I can't say that I've ever had it. I mean, when I think soup, I think like chunks of stuff,
Yeah.
like chunk of potato,
chunk of potato, my favorite soup.
Yeah. I mean, if I attempted to actually like homemade like make soup, that's what it would be. I'd cut up a potato, and then I'd get bored,
water
and
on
then
it,
just
stare at
eat
it.
the potato.
Oh man, what do you guys think about cream soups?
Cream soups, man. Oh man.
Oh man, right?
That's
Oh,
the
it's
opiate
hard
of the
to-
fucking masses.
It's hard to really make a full statement on because there's some real dog shit cream soups.
I don't know, like cream soups creep me out on like
They
a
should.
base level.
They
Yeah,
should.
yeah.
As a person that has worked in the service industry for a long time, you see a cream soup on a menu, those are leftovers.
Yeah, it's old chicken, old broccoli, old
You're fucking
meatballs, whatever.
dressing something up, man.
Yeah, it's old.
You see
Soup's all old.
You see loaded baked potato cream soup, those are leftover hash browns.
Yeah, from brunch.
Yep, from brunch. Seriously.
You came to the
Throw
restaurant.
some burned bacon in there.
Fuck yeah.
Got yourself a stew, baby. Or a
Cream
soup.
soup?
Cream soup.
Yeah,
Cream soup.
you got yourself a cream soup. All right, well,
Soup.
you know, I think we solved it. Now I don't want to hear anyone talk to me about soup ever again.
Except to ask if I would like some.
The answer is
Yeah, we'll see. We got enough.
what even? I love the ambivalent response. Yeah, we'll see if you've got enough. I don't know. Fucking, I mean, I'm not easily bought. Okay. On that note, we're moving on now to topic number 2. Paul. Sorry.
So, if we think back to the halcyon days when last I was on this fine podcast, I talked a bit about the great mystery of our world, the shape of the Earth, and how it is most likely flat.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, of course.
I've since come to the conclusion that I was wrong.
Oh,
Okay.
The Earth is not flat; it is in fact round.
Okay.
However,
round like egg.
it is hollow.
The other one.
Like an egg.
Yes, just like egg.
And do you know what is also hollow?
Moon.
The moon.
The moon. And do you know what
Yeah.
is also hollow?
This
The
one.
sun.
The sun.
The sun is hollow?
The sun is hollow.
Oh, shit. I'm so
Everything's
excited.
hollow.
Hell yeah. We're hollow.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got like cavities filled with liquid. We've been over this. We're bread
Yeah.
bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean,
So, okay.
listen.
I want to ask the question.
Please do.
What in the earth?
What in the earth?
What in Earth?
Yeah, what's in the earth?
You know, if you believe the memoirs of the explorers who have gone there,
Okay.
crazy shit.
Okay.
There are alien civilizations in there. There is
Big elephants, if I remember correctly.
big elephants, dinosaurs, Nazis.
I was gonna say
I always thought it was Nazis.
the
Yeah.
the Nazis
Are in the moon?
definitely believed. So the Nazis, funny enough, had two ideas of how the Earth was hollow. It was the inside of the tennis ball versus the outside of the tennis ball. They thought that they could shoot up into the sky and hit England if they just aimed it in the right direction, which is true kind of with artillery, but not true in the sense that they were thinking was you'd hit the other side of the Earth, which is on the inside part of the ball where you are. So suck on that, Churchill.
I wish that was true. You know, there are lots of conspiracy theories where I kind of wish that they're true.
Yeah.
Like, you know, flat Earth is kind of one of them.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hollow Earth is a weird one because it feels so antiquated, even more than flat Earth does.
Yeah.
Because there hasn't been an explosion in Hollow Earth the way that there has been in flat Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we had a war about some of those people, so
Yeah.
Get some of them out of here. They came back.
Yeah, they came back.
crazy how it happened.
I mean, maybe Hollow Earth is going to make a comeback soon. Who knows?
put your stocks in it.
Yeah.
Fill the inside of the Earth.
Yeah, but I feel it's a lot easier for NASA to like Photoshop out the entrances to the Hollow Earth at the poles rather than just wholesale creating a globe Earth. So I'm meeting globers halfway here.
I'm not super familiar with it except for the Nazi stuff. There's an entrance to get inside of the Earth at the poles.
Yes, there is
Yeah,
one
it's
at the
highly
North Pole,
guarded.
one at the South Pole.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's kind of like how before when we were talking about the flat Earth, they guard the ice wall in
Game of Thrones.
in Game of Thrones Antarctica.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Cause fuck you. That's why. Don't ask so many questions, or perhaps ask the right questions.
to make sure that no one goes down there to see that everyone's been lying this whole time.
Gotcha.
To see that we're being lied
Of
to.
course.
Two, maybe it's not to keep us out, but to keep what's inside in.
We think
You ever think
dragons?
of that?
Yeah.
Ever think dragons?
Yeah.
Oh, defo dragons.
They got dragons. What kind of dragon you want?
Hey, I'm gonna give you a command here about what's on the inside of the Earth. Imagine dragons.
I can't
Hey,
think.
can we put them in the Earth?
the center of the Earth?
Can
No,
we,
because
no, can we like 8 feet down?
Can we get them out of the radio
Yeah,
and
just-
into the Earth?
they beat out Queens of the Stone Age for a fucking Grammy.
Can someone do me a real quick solid? You know, I
that?
host a podcast, and sometimes we have to talk about modern things.
Okay.
What is a single Imagine Dragons song?
Radioactive.
I want you to just picture a car commercial,
Yes,
and then the music that plays in your head is Imagine Dragons.
but like,
Radioactive.
so if I want to reference,
radioactive.
the real question is if I want to reference them, like for right now, Paul's saying we got Nazi dragons inside the Earth,
Yeah.
and I should go radioactive. Like that's how I do it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So there's Imagine Dragons inside the Earth.
Yes.
I'm imagining them.
That's
yeah.
where they originally came from.
Honestly, they are lizard people, motherfuckers. They've
So
infiltrated.
yeah. How does this tie into? Because like everything's got a through line
Yeah.
with all the conspiracy theories. Unfortunately, normally it goes back to the Illuminati, which gets tied to Jewish people. Unfortunately,
Or just a Vril society. Don't forget about those boys.
the real society.
Vril.
Vril? What the fuck is Vril?
That's like the Nazi mysticism shit.
Yeah, do we have to go on a whole tangent about Nazi occultism?
No, it's
No,
cool.
no, we don't
It's
do that.
cool. It's all, you know. Go ahead.
So where do these? See, okay.
To what end?
Yeah, I kind of almost get the flat Earth.
Yeah.
because it's true and we all
Yeah.
believe it. Yeah, obviously.
No, because it's anti
Government.
government, intellectualism, all that stuff, and it's basically throwing out what we've been told,
Yes.
saying no.
No, Mom.
No.
The Earth isn't round.
Who the fuck cares if the Earth is hollow? Like, what end do they have to this?
Because they're hiding all of their advanced technology inside of the Earth. They got all these they got all this cool shit from the people living on the inside. And
they don't wanna share it.
And they don't want to share it.
Okay.
And that's where like all like the super races live too, like the Aryans and like the tall Nordic ones or whatever.
Yeah,
What are they called? Nordic whites or something.
The tall grays, I think.
Tall grays, yeah, like all the special alien races. They like chill on the inside of the Earth.
Some people think that the reptilians came from inside the Earth.
Other
I love
people
how you
from
just said they think
from
they
Jupiter.
came from the inside of the Earth because they're real.
Yeah,
I mean, conceptually they're real.
well, because there are like two major camps. There's like the David Icke camp, which says that they're from
Jupiter.
well, they're from the constellation Draco, but
Right,
but
yes,
also the
yes.
fourth dimension.
Yes.
Okay.
Fourth dimensional pedophile.
Yeah, and
Lizards.
then there's there isn't really a singular like figure in the other camp, but that they're like from
The inside
like,
of
inside the Earth.
Yeah. Earth's big egg. They live on inside. Yeah.
Yeah, like reptiles.
Like reptiles do. Yeah. The leathery egg. Reptile
Yes.
egg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where does all the oil come from then?
Shut up. Why don't you just shut the fuck up for once? How about
It sounds like you're asking too many questions.
you're asking?
that was the whole point of
no,
this.
wrong question. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, wrong questions are ones that I don't have answers to.
The right question is, when does Jurassic Park start? And that's soon. Probably.
Isn't there like a theory for like Westworld that Westworld's inside the Earth? Isn't that like a theory?
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
Or like
Probably.
on the moon
Yeah.
or some shit.
The
I don't know, that-
Westworld fan community got real weird real fast.
Did you watch season 2?
Yeah, I mean the show got real weird real fast.
Yeah, I can't get through like 2 episodes of the second season.
It was fine and it sucked. But
it
was fine.
it was okay.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't as good as the first one.
No.
They opened the world up too much.
Yeah.
First one was great.
Yeah. I wanted an entire season set in Shogun World.
That would have been
great.
dope.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, slight tangent, because you had said that some people think it's on the moon, but the moon's also hollow.
Oh yeah, what's in the? We've been talking about the Earth this entire
Yeah.
time. All right, so how do you get into the moon? How do you get into the moon?
There are
Right.
doors.
Yeah. Idiot.
Like doors like the Antarctic, or we're talking different type of doors?
No, we're talking like actual like open doors.
Okay.
You unscrew the top of the moon like a light bulb. You go in.
Yeah. And do you know why there are doors?
Somebody put them there.
Moon's a spaceship.
Idiot.
Oh shit! But we're all on Spaceship Earth, though.
Yeah, Paul. I love being the litigator here. This is great. Yeah, Paul. What do you got to say about that?
Well, we're on a metaphorical spaceship Earth, but the moon is a literal, actual, like,
Who built it?
alien-built
Aliens built
spaceship.
it?
Aliens or us from the future.
Duh. Idiot.
Man, it's a good thing we had foresight to create tides.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I
Tides.
will break up this podcast right now if you just don't just shut your damn mouth.
Yeah. Tides and the fact that the moon is big enough and far enough away to form a total solar eclipse. Like,
Of my
these are coincidences that simply can't be explained.
No.
Doesn't it just need to be close enough to have a solar eclipse? Like, it's not like that crazy that you have a solar eclipse.
Why are you asking so many goddamn
Also,
questions?
Yeah.
you can have a solar eclipse. Hold on a second. No, hold on. I don't like where this is going.
Yeah. You don't like being on the other hand, do you?
Yeah.
Now, hear me out. Solar
Okay.
eclipse is going to be a certain size. Now, this is assuming that the fucking world is a circle or some
Oh,
shit.
excuse me, Mr. Professor Andy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that you were an astrophysicist.
I mean, what I have to say is that when I hold, here I'm getting into flat earth territory in a weird way. If I hold my hand in front of this lamp, the shadow that it casts is either bigger or smaller, depending on how close my hand is to the light or from the object that it's casting on. right?
Yeah, that's because it's a spaceship. I'm in this camp now.
Damn
It's-
it,
I like the
damn it,
spaceship.
damn
It
it,
moves
damn
it.
it.
Yeah.
We move
Also, your hand is a spaceship.
Well, fuck yeah, baby.
Hey.
Hey, kids love spaceships, so I'm
And,
gonna be very
and do you know what else is a spaceship?
sun.
The sun. It's the sun.
Duh. And see, and now,
how's the Earth not a spaceship? I don't get it.
shut up.
But what about the lunar eclipse? That's when the sun goes in front of the moon.
Also, not that hard to accomplish. I like it though. It's fun. You know, it's fun to make pretend times and think that we're not just.
What's Venus?
Venus is
Venus is a planet, you fucking idiot.
yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's a planet, solid rock in space.
What else would it be?
About Mars.
Mars is
It's a rock.
It's a big rock.
No, that's where the lizard people come from.
No,
But
that's
not this Mars. It's an adjacent dimensions Mars.
Gotcha.
Yes,
fourth
yes.
dimension, man.
Read David Icke.
Doctor Strange.
Mars is where Bobby lives.
Bobby?
Does David Icke
if you
have
watch
any,
The
any Hollow
Expanse.
Earth stuff?
What's
Not
up?
that I know of.
David Icke?
David Icke is like weirdly new age, where he's like, we're all just consciousness floating in the void.
That was good. I like that.
I knew a genuine reptilian like believer.
I thought you were just going to end the sentence there. I knew a genuine reptilian.
No, I knew a genuine reptilian believer once.
Yeah. I mean,
He was fucking crazy.
I'm sure. Like, part of me, because David Icke occasionally does tours. Like, I want to go to
I'd
one
go.
of his speaking
I'd
events.
What if you're photographed there?
I can just say, hey, this was fun.
Yeah, fair enough.
You say, I believe in it. You just tell the truth. You say,
Yeah.
I believe in this shit.
I believe in it. I believe in the truth.
Yeah, idiot.
I went to an Ancient Aliens event.
Really?
How was that?
That was weird because someone brought up the Hollow Earth when I was there, and Giorgio Tsoukalos, the guy, the
Yes,
Ancient
the
Aliens
guy.
guy, he looked the guy dead in the eye that brought up Hollow Earth and said, "Don't be unreasonable."
The ancient alien guy said,
I mean,
"You're a fucking idiot."
Oh, when,
Yes.
when the theorists get into it with each other, it's always the,
oh,
it's
yeah.
always
To-
the best.
I mean, it's like watching a libertarian convention going on.
Oh, it's so good.
But to be fair, to what was that guy's name? The Italian
Giorgio
or is
Tsoukalos?
he
Greek, I think.
Tsoukalos.
Is that the Chariots of the Gods guy?
No, well, I don't know. He's the aliens meme guy. That guy.
He's
the crazy hair.
Yeah, I forget who wrote Chariots of the Gods. But Tsoukalos is the TV host.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so he, to be fair to him,
To be fair,
Ancient Aliens is so much more reasonable than Hollow Earth, like infinitely more reasonable.
I
Don't you
know
think?
about that?
You don't think that like past visits by aliens is more reasonable than the Earth is the literal Earth that we're standing on?
Yeah.
Is hollow.
no.
You know, I've never seen an alien, but I have seen a hollow thing.
this is
Good
true.
point. Tennis ball.
This is
Yeah.
true.
The lack of detectable radio frequencies that indicate any intelligent life.
I'm not saying
indicate
that's
that we have never been anywhere near aliens.
That I'm not saying that Ancient Aliens is true. I'm saying it's more reasonable
I
than
think that-
Hollow Earth. Like
yeah,
you
but
could
we-
just dig and figure out if Hollow Earth.
Yeah,
is
but you'd
real.
have do you know how far we've actually dug into the Earth?
2 or 3 feet.
Not far.
It's not far. It's shockingly not far. So, if you had to ask me which one's more reasonable, we can legitimately disprove ancient aliens by saying we don't have radio frequencies indicating.
Because they don't communicate
The
with
absence of
fucking
evidence
radios.
is not the evidence of absence.
This has got a point.
Yes, it actually is. When there is reason, when there is a good enough
So they
reason
don't,
to
they
believe
don't,
that
they
the
don't
evidence should be
fucking
there.
they don't fuck with radio waves.
Yeah, maybe they don't fuck with radio waves, Brendan. Did you ever think about that?
It is extremely unlikely that any advanced civilization would output no forms of radio waves.
I wish that you would phrase that the way that we said it. Can you say it's extremely unreasonable that an ancient civilization would not fuck with radio waves? Please, for
It's
the
extremely
kids.
unreasonable to assume that an ancient alien civilization would not be fucking with radio waves.
Thank you.
Very
There
good.
we go.
Thank you.
Point made.
Thank you. This is good radio.
If you're going to engage in an intellectual argument, you have to do so on the terms of the argument.
exactly.
But to be fair, the Hollow Earth stuff is based on a certain degree of we really our understanding of what goes on beneath the Earth's crust is legitimately inference at best.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a guess.
It is a weirdly not well understood part of
So
of
you're saying
geology and science.
the Earth is round and flat.
I'm saying
It's both round,
it's round
flat,
and flat.
It's round and flat, hollow
hollow
and solid. Everyone knows it's the dialectical thinking, Chris.
It's
Very-
round. It's round
It's
on
the
the
duality
outside,
of
flat
man
on the
thing.
inside.
There's actually a great short story by the guy that wrote the short story that The Arrival is based on, where
yes.
it's like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
I can't think of the name of it, but
Didn't
figure it
Sagan
out. It's
write
really
Arrival? No, that's not Arrival. He
No.
wrote the other movie that's Arrival.
Arrival's fucking great.
Close
Contact?
Encounters.
The Contact.
Contact.
Yeah.
Contact.
Yeah, Carl Sagan wrote Contact.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, no. If you haven't read that collection of short stories, it's fucking amazing. He's got a new book out actually.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have to read it. You can get it on audible.com/EIK. Hey,
Damn
look,
straight.
we're sponsored again.
Hey, look. Hey, we're back. So, okay, Paul. Well, just
Yeah.
say on record that you believe these theories and that everything that anyone says about them is a representation of you and your
and
character.
your last four social.
And the last for your social and your entire employment history, please.
Okay. I believe all of these things, everything that they say is a reflection of what I actually think. Last four of my social are 5555. My entire work history
Six.
Yeah. And my work history is I used to work at an art gallery, and then I worked at a museum for a little while, and then I worked at some tech companies. Oh, I also worked at a flag store. I forgot about that.
Oh, I love the stories about the flag
That's
store.
so dope. Wait, I thought that was a bit. That's cool.
No,
No.
the flag store bit was
We
real.
could cancel the third topic and just talk about the flag store.
Can we please?
He looks a little dejected.
Perhaps we can talk about the flag store with the third topic.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You'll see. Okay, so Hollow Earth is real. We've proven it. We've
Yeah,
investigated it.
scientifically proven.
Yeah, and the new season of Rick and Morty kind of blows.
Does it?
I heard the new Star Wars blows too.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I like the new season of Rick and Morty.
I haven't watched
I
it
like the
yet.
newest episode. That was all right.
I haven't seen the most recent one.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
But Star Wars is supposed to be bad.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really bad.
Yeah,
and it makes
it's-
me so happy that it's bad.
All that I just according to the reviews, it's a lot of fan service, which I'm fine with.
According to the reviews, it's J.J. Abrams trying desperately to undo everything Ryan Johnson did.
Just run with it, man.
Hey, as long as I'm pandered to, I'll be okay.
It'll be fun and dumb.
Yeah, that's really all I want.
That's a lightsaber. That's cool.
Yeah. Hey, remember those?
It'll be better than the prequels, which were just dumb.
Yeah.
On that note, we're moving on now to topic number 3. All right, guys. Well, it's that time of year again. It's the holiday season.
Holiday season.
Holiday run. And we need engagement on this podcast.
That was just noise. That was
And-
not a song. That was just noise.
Me and Chris are actually starting a doo-wop band, so if you could kindly...
Boop.
Yeah, Chris is
Yeah,
the bass.
I'm the bass.
I'm the tenor. We need somebody in the middle. So if you could just do that
No,
for us.
tenor's the middle. Soprano's the high end. Excuse me.
You know, I'm still mad about the Hollow Earth thing. Anyway, so this week I thought we have to bring on somebody, bring on a guest. No offense to you, Paul. You are a three-peat, but I have got a returning guest coming on that I wanted to bring on.
Okay.
And the idea here is that it's the holiday season. There is a war against Christmas. Thought that maybe he could talk to us because he has a specific perspective on it. Chris will remember this guest. Brendan will remember this guest. Paul, we discussed before the show, does not listen to our show.
I don't. I only listen
So
when I'm on.
He will not know this guest. Are you familiar with The Grinch, Paul?
Yes, I am familiar with the Grinch.
Okay. The Grinch is actually a story based on real event that happened. It's based on a real man. His name's Anthony Grincenzo.
That's not true.
Anthony Grincenzo, the real Grinch. Tony to his friends.
Tony to
T.
his friends.
The Grinch.
Tony
The
G.
Grinch.
Hey, how you doing, Paul?
This is Anthony Grincenzo.
Am I speaking with Tony now?
I am.
This is a seance?
Yes, Anthony Grincenzo's in the building. Ooh, did I spook you? Did I scare you? Also, Chris, I would ask that you would not start imitating my accent right off the bat. We can wait till later when you start going, oh, where you from? Where you from? I'm from fucking Whoville. Okay? We've talked about this. South Whoville. That's where my accent comes from. Anyway.
South Whoville specifically.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm now from fucking north side. North side of Whoville? You kidding me? You think I could afford property over there with these gentrifiers coming in, taking all the nice apartments up and charging them?
What do they have in North Whoville that's gentrified? Tony.
What do they have?
Yes.
Apartments, mostly. They've got a nice sushi shop. I go there. I take my girl there every once in a while. Cindy Lou Who. Oh, we got together. I know it's a little scandalous because she was a child and I was a full-grown Grinch man. But, you know, we make it work.
And by scandalous, you mean illegal.
No, because she's, you know, age of consent. I don't want to talk about this, okay? I'm not getting arrested on no podcast.
Grooming.
Listen, did save her life. So, you know, call that what you will. Anyway, I don't want to be painted as no pedo guy, which apparently you can call anybody now, thanks to Mr. Musk. All right, war on Christmas. How you guys feel about it? Which side are you on? I mean, I gotta know.
On the war on Christmas?
Yeah, war on Christmas. You're pro or against the Christmas? This is not
holidays, to be honest.
Not a big fan of holidays.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're maybe anti-Christmas.
I wouldn't label myself anti-Christmas. I don't feel like.
So when
I would label myself anti-Christmas.
When Santa rolls down your street with a tank led by
Santa
9,
doesn't have a fucking tank.
Santa. Okay, so the man who can deliver packages all over the globe.
Fucking beef with Santa.
First of all, it's Grinch 1, Santa none. Like let's set the record straight because
He stopped one fucking Christmas.
How many fucking Grinchmases did Santa stop? None.
Because there wasn't any.
Exactly. The best defense is a good fuck you. You know what? I don't have fucking time for this shit. And I come on here and everyone's like, oh, you're a pedophile. Oh, you didn't beat Santa Claus. No, I don't have time for this. All right? Santa comes marching, goose stepping.
Why Santa a Nazi now?
Well, because
now who's assigning labels to people?
Me,
Anthony.
I never said I was not. I'm calling Santa pedo guy because you're allowed to do that. Elon Musk, famous court case in the UK. All right, calling Santa pedophile. It's fine. Okay. Anyway, he sneaks into your kid's room and he gives them presents.
Shit though.
What are you talking about? He sneaks into your house. He comes down your chimney.
He's gonna take a fucking cookie.
Take your cookie.
Which we leave
Yeah,
for
we
him.
leave for him.
Yeah, but what happens
As a
if you
thank
don't leave a cookie? He takes your kid. Okay? I don't want to talk about this no more. I don't know why it's going a very pedophilic direction.
How long do you think before we get a letter from a cease and desist letter from the Italian American Defense
Okay.
Fund?
Once again, this is what they said last time. Once again, I'm not going to fucking, kowtow to your ignorance. Maybe if you got outside of Albany, New York, oh, it's the capital of New York. Why don't you go to Whoville one time?
I've been to Whoville.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's a shithole.
What? Oh, and Albany's so nice. Oh,
Just
home
for
of the
clarity.
illustrious EIKpodcast.com. Rate, review, subscribe. Patreon.com/everyone I know.
I forgot to mention that before. Just so I'm clear on this bit, Whoville is Jersey, right?
How dare you? I've been to Jersey. I got stuck in Newark for like 10 days.
Okay.
I didn't even want to be there.
Where? What state is Whoville in?
It's not a fucking dandelion. It's not a speck of dust on a dandelion, you stupid fuck. Watch the movie.
It's inside the earth.
No. Everywhere I go, I'm getting fucking, berated by these.
So you're a Nazi living inside
I
the
am
earth.
not a Nazi. Jesus goddamn Christ.
No, let's be fair. He's not a Nazi. He was just allied with them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
The Grinch is not a Nazi. The Grinch is not a Nazi.
There's a German saying: if you got one Nazi at the table and 10 people listening,
What does that make
you got
you
11
guys?
Nazis at the table.
Wait, hold on a second here. You're listening to me right now. So either you are these hollow earth motherfuckers, or you're on the side of the war on Christmas, which me, revolutionary hero, Tony Grinch, is here.
Tony.
I'm going to be honest. I'm very pro-Christmas.
You're very pro-Christmas. Okay, tell me one thing that's good about Christmas.
getting presents.
Oh, okay. It's all about the money for Mr. Paul. Okay, I hate soup. I love soup. I hate
Excuse me.
bread. I love
Excuse
bread.
me.
Yeah, I was here. I was listening for the beginning part.
Excuse me, it's not money, it's materials. Okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's stuff.
It's good.
It's useless consumer
Goods.
goods.
Don't you know the story of the Grinch? It's not about presents. It's not about bags. It's not about packages, boxes, or bags.
I got a question, Grinch. I've seen your movie.
It wasn't my movie because I didn't fucking cash a check. But yeah, sure, okay. You saw my movie. I was in it.
When did you stop kicking your dog?
Once again, a categorization that was not fair to me. Led on by the original pedo guy, Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. That's what I call him. That's what I calls him.
All right, so you kick a dog.
I didn't kick.
Do you know the
Lord,
Lorax?
every time I come on this fucking program, you guys are like, oh, Tony, you're this, oh, Tony, you're that. You don't fucking know me. You saw the movie made about me by Dr. friggin' Seuss. This guy's not even a doctor.
This is our way of trying to get you not to come back.
Do you know the Lorax?
Yes, I know the Lorax.
He speaks for the trees.
Yeah, he's a good guy. You don't
cut
fucking
fucking
every
trees
time Grinch comes on,
cut trees
anti-capitalist Grinch comes on. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're a pedo guy. You're nuts. You're
No,
this. You're
I
that."
don't know, man.
The Lorax comes on. I'm sure you guys are like, "Oh, thank you, Lorax. Thank you so
would
much for your
call-
snoot."
Would you call the Lorax a trustworthy guy?
Yeah,
He said you grabbed his wife's ass.
you don't talk to. Tell me, okay, tell me what the Lorax looks like in real life.
Basically like Danny DeVito.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I stand
Harry-
corrected.
Harry Danny DeVito.
I stand corrected. Okay, he does look just like
His
Danny
wife
DeVito.
looks like Danny DeVito too.
That is offensive, because his wife looks like Danny DeVito's wife, which that lady.
Rhea Perlman.
Yeah, yeah. Also
So-
small lady.
So you kick a dog.
I didn't kick a dog. First of all, is that the only thing that you care about?
Well, I was gonna get to the grooming.
I'm not grooming nobody. She's my wife. All right.
What do you think about this whole impeachment thing, Mr. Grincenzo?
Honestly, I'm a little burned out on it. You know, I'm watching the videos. You know, I'm watching them on my break. I'm watching them while I'm at work. It's like, oh, you know, it's this.
What do you
it's that,
fucking do for a living?
Nice try. Nice try trying to catch me in a legal trap. Oh, I steal presents. I steal packages. Oh, Amazon.com. Rate, review, subscribe. You know, I'm out. You get the notification. Oh, tippity tappity tip tap tip. Here comes Mr. Grinch taking all your packages. Boom. Death Stranding.
Where do you fall on the Q conspiracy?
Q, not real. Pedophiles in the government, real.
He hangs out with them.
Yeah, what about Pizzagate?
Pizza, real. Pizzagate, not real.
I'm gonna disagree on the existence of pizza.
Pizza's real. I had it last night.
No, pizza's fake, man.
Please explain
it's
to me.
an open faced sandwich.
Okay.
Fake news.
Oh my lord, you guys, all you fucking talk about
Yeah,
is
what did
food.
CNN tell you that pizza exists?
Oh my god, you guys
Fake
are
news,
talking
CNN.
about food again. Fake news, okay. Okay, let's see, okay. I came on here with the express purpose to talk about the war on Christmas, and you guys are like, Nazi pedo, dogs. All I want to do is ask you, will you join me, brothers? Paul, I know that you can't wrap your head around it, but you've been
No.
brainwashed. Okay?
No, yeah.
You can't just say no to. Usually
No.
that works. Usually
No.
that works so good on people.
Apparently you haven't been on the Donald.
Oh my lord. Okay. Everyone take a breath because I gotta calm the fuck down.
All right, so let me respond to
Yes.
your to your saying that I'm brainwashed.
You're brainwashed by Santa Claus.
All right, so one, I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate being called brainwashed. And two, shut up, you fucking cuck.
What? I am not a cook. First of all, I like how we're doing a debate. Ben Shapiro style. Yes, I watch the news. Okay.
On your breaks, as you said.
Stealing packages, yes.
Yeah, so you work at an
And,
Amazon warehouse, right?
No, I work in your neighborhood taking your packages and then
So
selling.
you just
So
implicated
you just do
yourself in-
crime.
Yeah, okay, like anybody listen to this.
That's true.
Yeah, okay, turn the fucking table on you. Oh,
point,
maybe
got a
get some
point, got a
listeners,
point.
and then anyone will care that the Grinch is taking their packages. I did get glittered bomb once. That wasn't fun. Someone glitter bombed me. Stole a bunch of packages from the house. They made a glitter bomb.
Yeah.
And it glittered me.
Yeah.
I look great, but like it was annoying. You know.
Hey, you know who doesn't like glitter?
Who?
The Earth.
Is this a Lorax thing or a Hollow Earth thing? I'm looking in your eyes and I'm not seeing Hollow
Yes.
Earth or Lorax. Oh, it's both.
I mean, it's both because the Lorax originally from inside the Earth.
Very nice.
That's why he likes trees so much. They don't have them in there.
Yeah.
They do have trees on the inside of the Earth.
How do you know that?
Fuck off! I watch the shows. I go on the forums.
What's your favorite Reddit page?
I don't go on Reddit. Come on. I don't know. I don't know about a lot about Reddit. Nor does the guy doing the impression of me right now.
You're a big Facebook guy, though, yeah.
I'm not a Facebook guy because I'm not 85 years old.
MySpace?
MySpace. Nice try. I have not had a MySpace in quite some time.
Oh, Friendster.
Friendster.
Yeah, on
Never.
ICQ.
These are okay. Gen X.
Oh, no.
Gen X alert. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, I know what that is. Oh yeah, it's an old
he's-
internet thing.
He's definitely on TikTok.
I do know what TikTok is. I don't understand it fully, but the people they're dancing.
It's Vine.
It's Vine video, but it's like little different. You
It's
know,
Vine owned by the Chinese government.
sick.
Yeah.
What do you think about Hanukkah?
Love it.
So there's not a war on Hanukkah?
No. Because there's no fucking, there's not the same hegemony as there is with Christians as we do with Jews in this country. You know, you walk everywhere you go. and
Now
there's
the ADL is going to come after
Yeah, the
us.
ADL's coming out there.
I believe I don't know what their stance on this is, but what I'm saying is there is a Christian hegemony in this country. Everywhere you go is fucking Christmas tree this, Christmas tree that. Where's my Hanukkah tree?
We've rebranded their holiday trees.
They're not holiday trees. They're clearly Tannenbaums. German trees. Look at you with Mr. Nazis. Nazis were Christians. Remember that?
No, they weren't. They're atheists.
I mean,
No, they weren't. They were Christians.
I thought they like believed in the
no,
holiday,
that they.
shit.
No, they were dumb as fuck.
it's complicated.
They tried to replace Christianity with kind of this pseudo-Nordic Christianity that was centered around the state.
Yeah, what he said.
That's
Anyway.
the simplest way I can put it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Hanukkah. It's great. Nobody gets mad at you if you say Happy Holidays to them, and they're a Hanukkah celebrator.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what
true.
I'm saying? It's very annoying when you say Happy Holidays to somebody when there's like 10 holidays this time of year, including fucking New Year's, which is everybody's holiday.
Yeah, so you have something against New Year's now?
I fucking hate New Year's.
The Grinch can't steal New Year's is the one thing I cannot steal. So yes, I do resent it.
You could steal all the calendars.
Now we are on to something. Brother, will you join me?
That I'm okay with.
You will
yeah.
steal New Year's with me?
I'll steal New Year's, yeah.
How do we steal New Year's?
You steal the clocks, you steal all the calendars.
We could steal the big ball that they drop.
Holy shit, could you imagine?
I'm imagining it now.
My big green ass reflected in all those diamonds, right? There are diamonds on there? What do they have in Times Square? Is it a bunch of mirrors? Is it a bunch of cubic zirconia? Is it a cubic zirconia that someone told you was a diamond? Perhaps his name was Tony Grincenzo?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Andrew.
I'm confused. I thought I was here to hawk some of these packages.
Wait, is that how this was? Is this like a fucking like pyramid
Listen,
scheme
okay.
thing? Oh,
Okay.
You're selling essential
You
oils
got
to us
me.
now?
Here's the pitch. It's called Herbalife. Okay? It makes you green. It makes you horny. It makes nobody call you a Nazi on a podcast. If you drink it, it makes you cool. And then the best part about it is it's not just a lifestyle, it's not just a supplement. It's also
A
a
lifestyle.
job. It's a job. Remember
You
when
boss,
people
baby?
need
It's also a pyramid scheme.
Listen, some would say that it's a pyramid scheme. The
The U.S. government.
U.S. government, I have never respected their authority, and I never will. For one thing, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of blood on their hands. I'm not gonna fucking listen to a bunch of pedos. Once again, pedos.
And once again, the only reason that he knows is because he hangs out with them.
Yep.
I would like
Yeah.
that.
Do you
on the
think
record.
that a man
How
of
many
my
times have you been to Comet Pig Pong Pizzeria?
First of all, Clearly not on the West Coast with this accent. Second of all,
Comet Ping Pong is on the East Coast. It's in Washington, D.C. He can't even lie well.
or maybe he does not know the material that we are speaking of. One or the other. I thought Comet Ping Pong was in California for some reason.
Because it sounds like it should be in California.
Yeah, but then I remember that all restaurants in DC are like Cowboy Pizza and like fucking, ping pong clams. I don't know what the fuck they do there. I don't go to that
Clams?
stupid swamp city, satanic swamp city, let's say.
Yeah.
If you mark up all the Quiznos in there, it makes a pentagram, I'm pretty sure. Eh?
Yeah.
Quiznos are still a thing.
I'm sure.
They
I'm
definitely-
sure.
I've been to a Quiznos.
I've,
They got them in Whoville.
Yeah. They
On the south side of Whoville, I don't go. Like I said, on the other side they have like the fancy shit like a Subway. On the north side where they're gentrifying, the rents there are $2,000 goddamn $2. Oh my god! How's a man supposed to make his who hash?
what's the exchange rate between $2 and Iraqi dinars?
Good question. Call back to a conversation we had before the podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I'm a comic genius calling back to something that's not recorded.
that is a mysterious plot, and I respect it. The dinar, as it goes back to who currency, I don't know. 2,
Tree.
just 2,
2?
just 2.
What
2
is-
dinar equals fuck you. You know what? I don't have time to be converting to dinar. Like how
Two
do I
dinar
seem like
equals fuck you.
do I seem like somebody who gets on a plane? Do I seem like somebody who goes to Iraq and buys a bunch of dinar? No. I know
Is that
how
how they
much.
do it?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, he had to get on a plane to come out of the earth to come out
true.
onto the surface. And he has
That's
to get on a
true.
plane to go down to DC for all those satanic parties.
Very true.
So-
First of all, you can drive to DC from here. Second of all,
he would know. How long does it take?
Yeah. How long did it take you to get there?
so everyone who knows where Washington D.C. is, the capital of this country, is a pedophile.
Oh, and only people who drive there regularly.
I don't drive there regularly. I don't even have a license. I'm on probation because I stole Christmas, the whole thing. They got pretty mad. I don't know if you saw the movie. The whole singing part was not real. They beat the shit out of me on the top of Mount Crumpet. It was not cool. Everyone saw it. It was, it was quite a thing.
Yeah, but do you feel like that reformed you?
Every punch every time they chipped a tooth, every time they broke my cranium, it definitely felt like I was getting closer to God. Yeah, sure. Closer to my grave.
So you heard it here, folks. The Grinch thinks we should have more corporal punishment.
I would recommend punishing other people's corpuses other than mine.
Corpuses?
Corpuses. Porpoises.
Corpus porpoise?
Corpus Christi. Right? Florida. You know what I'm
Florida?
saying?
Florida.
It's a place.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Tony Grinch, learning, teaching, learning every day. Anyway, so I guess the war on Christmas continues because I couldn't recruit fucking Paul. I don't know if you want your last name on this podcast.
I'd prefer not.
Paul Grincenzo. Welcome to the family, buddy.
This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done. I hate you.
Listen,
Never come back.
every time I come on this, I'm a fucking celebrity to
How
some.
how long before you realize we don't want you here?
Do you speak for this whole podcast?
Well, Andy keeps inviting him on. Where did Andy go anyway?
Hey guys,
Oh, hey, it's
Oh,
Andy.
he's back.
I just like having him around. He's
Well, you don't have
fuzzy.
to deal with him. You always leave the room.
He
when
sleeps
comes
in my basement. I do have to deal with him.
With his fucking child bride?
He doesn't have a. Okay. Here's the thing about Tony. I'm gonna say goodbye to Tony. Let me just, fucking
course.
reverse seance him. How did he come to the?
He just started talking.
Okay. Anyway, he's gone. I sent him back to hell. inside the Earth. The thing about Tony is he talks a big game. I'm not really certain that he's the real Grinch. I don't really know.
It's just some green dude.
He's always green. He's like Dr. Manhattan, but green.
It's from all the Herbalife.
Maybe he's just been like maybe he's upside down on his Herbalite subscription, and now
He's got to eat it all.
well, no, he ate it all, became green, and then that's why he's
gotcha.
stealing packages off of the doorsteps. That's a pretty good Tony impression. What do you think?
Packages.
Packages.
Hey, Paul, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm kind of regretting it.
It's okay. Anything to plug? Anything you want the people to know?
Just, look for the truth always, whether that be in what the real shape of the Earth is, or if we're rolled over by reptiles, or if pizza exists. Do your own research. Get out there. Be a truth seeker.
And somehow Anthony Grincenzo is too far.
Yeah.
You know?
He is.
All right, folks. If you're still listening, thank you for listening. We appreciate you. You can support us on Patreon. You go to patreon.com/everyone I know. You want an audiobook, you can go to audible.com/EIK. I guess we're going to be sponsored by them again. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the holidays, and
We got one more episode.
We do have one more episode coming at you next week, and be nice to each other.
Be nice.